That ain't nothing. I am a long-distance hiker. One time, during one of my hikes out by Nellis Air Force Base, I found a hidden cave. The entrance to the cave was shaped like a perfect capital M. I always enter every cave I find. But as I began to enter this particular cave, my whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became. Suddenly, I became very scared and hightailed it out of there. That was one of the strangest things that ever happened to me.
In late 2014, these words were posted to a YouTube video titled "Son of an Area 51 Technician." The face of the camera belonged to Las Vegas native and prolific hiker Kenny Veach, using the screen name Snake Bit Me G. Unknown to him, that particular comment would spawn a series of mysterious events in the state's folklore. Kenny's comment sparked fervent interest among his fellow YouTube users. Upon publishing his initial comment, many YouTube users encouraged hiker Kenny to go down into the cave again, this time bringing proof of his amazing discovery. He readily agreed to the proposal. He went with a 9mm handgun and a video camera to hunt for the mysterious M cave for the second time. He made a video documenting his explorations. However, he was still unable to locate the M cave, and his video didn't contain any clues about the mysterious cave that he had previously mentioned in his post. A few YouTube viewers praised and accused him of trying again in search of the cave entrance. Although Kenny once more agreed, one user's comment would stand out as an especially clear warning. It said, "Don't go there. If you find the cave entrance, don't go in, you won't escape." On November 10th, 2014, Kenny set off on his last hike. He told his family he was going for a short, overnight trip, though he would never return. His disappearance would soon turn up on a Las Vegas news station, and the search was on. Kenny was not new to desert hiking or spelunking. He claims to have hiked extensively in the area, even leaving several YouTube comments on the Area 51 video detailing his experience.
I have been doing this sort of thing for over 20 years. I go where no one goes, and I never take anyone with me. I find skulls of all shapes and sizes, and occasionally I find really old animal traps. I hike over mountaintop after mountaintop and sleep on peaks under the stars. Sometimes I have to scale giant cliffs to get myself out of a jam, but I always make it back. I'm beat up and tired, and my pack is almost always heavier than when I left. I had to be rescued only one time by a helicopter. I had blown out my left leg at the top of the mountain, and I only had a cup of water left to get me 20 miles back to my truck. It was also over 100 degrees out, so I have a very good safety record.
Even though he would say he was an expert, Kenny was no match for the elements. He was drunk on internet bravado, searching for a mysterious cave in the Mojave Desert, one of the hottest and driest regions on Earth. At the beginning of the M Cave hide video that was posted before Kenny's disappearance, he is standing before an abandoned mine shaft, narrating some information about a mountain he is seeking. On November 22, 2014, search and rescue volunteers located Kenny's cell phone, revealing that he visited the cave once again. An article at News 3 Las Vegas recounts, "We found his cell phone close to a very vertical old mine shaft, and we can't find any other trails." Red Rock Search and Rescue Commander Dave Cummings told News 3. "It does not indicate that he went down the mine shaft, but we have tracked him as far as we can." Extensive searches were made, but no sign of Kenny was ever found. When Veach didn't post anything new to YouTube for some time, speculation concerning his fate surfaced. Some people wondered if the whole thing was just a hoax, fueled by the lack of articles or news about Veach's disappearance. They say that his Facebook page seeks to justify the event. However, the lack of reliable information on the police search in comparison to the plethora of conspiracy sites running his story makes it seem questionable. Skeptics also noticed Veach had only 5 YouTube videos on his channel, and 4 of them included selling items. Did he leave his initial comment about M Cave on a different channel? before creating the major Cave hike upload in an effort to increase YouTube views. Unlike his other uploads, the Cave upload attracted more than 1 million views. When Veach didn't post anything new to YouTube for some time, speculation concerning his fate surfaced. Some people wondered if the whole thing was just a hoax, fueled by the lack of articles or news about Veach's disappearance. They say that his Facebook page seeks to justify the event. However, the lack of reliable information on the police search in comparison to the plethora of conspiracy sites running his story makes it seem questionable. Skeptics also noticed Veach had only 5 YouTube videos on his channel, and 4 of them included selling items. Did he leave his initial comment about Cave on a different channel before creating the major Cave hike upload in an effort to increase YouTube views? Unlike his other uploads, the Cave upload attracted more than 1 million views. 2 years later, after Veach's great disappearance, a new commentary appeared on his Cave hike video from an individual claiming to be Sherian Pilgrim, his lover. She claimed that Veach loved hiking and exploring ghost towns and mineral mines, sometimes alongside Pilgrim. She then dropped the bomb that she believed that Veach ended up on Sheep Mountain and took his own life. Apparently, Veach struggled with depression, but did not give in to medication or seek therapy. He left his position in the fall of the previous year and didn't bring his video camera with him on his November excursion. Veach's car was left 4 miles from the mine shaft, but no trace of him was discovered. Pilgrim closed by advising anyone venturing to Sheep Mountain to take sufficient provisions, along with enough precaution to avoid dehydration and possible death. One YouTuber, Aquachiger, posted a video in December 9, 2021, about the trip he took in an attempt to locate Veach. In Aquachiger's video, he encountered some circumstances that reinforced his previous assumptions about what happened to Veach.
One thing, in particular, that was very odd is a stone pillbox-like structure overlooking the approaches to the area. I also discover some large scat with large chunks of animal bone in it, and that begins to change my thoughts on how I should conduct any future searches. I suspect there could be mountain lions roaming the hills for sure now. I also found a badger skull not too far away in a different video, and they too would be capable of devouring and/or scattering human remains. I also found evidence of 2 separate mountain sheep deaths, part 2 of this hike, and one had a severely fractured leg bone, which could also be a sign of how and why Kenny never came back out of the hills so many years ago.
His searches include the so-called Cave Valley and the Sheep Mountain area and other areas that sometimes come to him in self-described premonitions. It seems that his conclusion is that Veach succumbed to the elements, but no body has been found to this day. To this day, the disappearance of Kenny Veach remains a mystery. Was it a paranormal abduction? Did Cave swallow him up? Or did the environment cause his demise? What do you think happened? Please leave a comment and hit the like and subscribe button and stay safe.